Rematch time! Well, that last game ended so quickly that he wanted a rematch, which I and pretty much everybody should always be willing to try to do. Because sometimes luck can happen, or somebody gets a rule wrong and makes a big mistake, and they can lose dearly for it. So, you know, you gotta be in your mindset that when you go in for a game, think of wanting to go in for 2 games. I mean, I've made a lot of mistakes, and a lot of people will make mistakes or get rules wrong. Or, oh man, if you're playing on mobile and you incorrectly place a roadblock, that feels really bad. They really need to improve the roadblock controls. But I criticize because I love this game. In the sense that a human person can have affection for an inanimate simulation of the hunting down of philosophical personifications of sexual predators in the Victorian era, but, you know, as much as a person can love whatever the thing is that I just described, what can I say? I really like the idea of killing sexual predators. It's just, I like it. I like killing, you know, really evil things, and you can't get much more evil than Dracula. Oh no, okay, alright, well that's going straight to Godleming. Oh, you hate to see it. See, because now he knows that Mina has a heavenly host. And having somebody know that you have a heavenly host is, as John Ralphio would put it, the worst. I'm not going to sing it like he did, because I don't hate my viewers. Alright, so let's see how this game was. That last game was very weird because so many Dracula events were on the top. We were just able to burn through all of them. It was very weird. So we'll see if this match is any different. So I might do something tricky here and check Italy. It's a thing I rarely do, but it is a thing. The idea is you do it after Mina gets 3 good items, and you don't worry about her getting more items. You sneak down here to 57, and surprise, I'm checking Italy, which I never do, and Dracula's like, oh snap, you never check Italy! And it's like, I know I never check Italy. He did go to Italy last time, and did well. He did well in the first week, last game, so he might be wanting to try that again. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, he did really well in that first week. And yeah, you know, so he has this enemy has teeth on him. Ha ha ha! Funny joke. Oh man. Oh, so many good items. I love it. Yeah, so at this point, he can head down somewhere. He can head down to Venice. Oh yeah. Okay, so this changes the math. Now that we have newspaper reports, all we have to do is wait until this slides down to zone number 5. Unless he misdirects this, which he should do, but I don't know. Maybe he shouldn't. A lot of speedy telegraphs, which I ain't complaining about. I am a fan of speedy telegraph. I like just having it as an option. It isn't always going to be useful in every game, but sometimes it can win you games. I have won many games with speedy telegraph. And I'm trying to get those white ones. I got so many white ones in the last game. Just give me some white ones. Come on. Oh, that's a little better. Come on. Give me a white one. White one. White one. Oh, man. This is not good horse economy. I mean, this is okay with horse economy. I actually don't want that. I really want a white 2 on Van Helsing so he can jump to one of the necessary ports. We're gonna do this. I'm not super against that. What's your item situation? Yeah, see, I don't know. Now that I have newspaper reports, I feel like I just want to get into position to start going after the places where I need to. I don't need to be tricky. If you don't need to be tricky, don't be tricky. So I'm just going to play normal Fury of Dracula. Seward has a good hand, he said sarcastically, because Seward, once it gets 4 items, basically always has a good hand. This is actually not a bad hand. Planned ambush makes Holy Bullets a lot better. I can dig that. If I would get some blankety-blank white ones. Not adjacent. Okay. Let's get a trade up in here. Let's see what we can do about this. I'm going to take your Heavenly Host. I'm going to give you this. And I like the garlic, because if you're going to only have 1 item left, garlic is a good one. As for horsage... Ooh. Well, I take it back. He's getting a horse. Yeah. And I'm gonna give... she needs a 2 yellow to move fast. Yeah. Ugh. Feels a little bad, but... I want... If I'm gonna be hitting Dracula with somebody, I want it to be the guy who has 2 Heavenly Hosts. I'm a fan of revealing Garlic. Because it's like... Garlic is a good card, even if you know I'm gonna play it, so I don't care if you know. Wow. Okay, well it's a 2 white, which I need. So I'm gonna complain about that. Isn't in Austria-Hungary, that's fine. And I want to be careful about night supplies at this point, because we do not want him to draw a sensationalist press, because this whole plan is relying on us being able to use newspaper reports when this is here, and then we will have 3 turns. No, 2 turns. 2 turns to get to this, whatever it is. So the question is, can we get anywhere on the map in 2 turns? Not quite. There's a couple places we can't quite reach. However, Godleming with his... Actually, Godleming with fast horses has really good just range. His ability with a 2 move after a 2 rail gets him a lot of places. Or double fast horse move, or like rail down here and then fast horse over here. He has a lot of places he could be, or could get to, I mean. I feel bad about drawing, but not that bad. Ooh. Oh man. Do I discard Heavenly Host for fast horses? Oh man. I am. Yeah. Because the Heavenly Hosts aren't any good if I cannot get him to Dracula. Oh, feels bad, man. That's the problem with putting a bunch of... we get it, Godleming. We get it. You just really want to kill a vampire, and you're really gung-ho, and you have just, like, piles of consecrated hosts, and you just are like, and I'm gonna be a total cool guy and just kill him. Alright, so that also eliminates 46 and 3, so I'm pretty sure he's not in Baltica, which makes me happy. Should I move you? No, I need events. I need events, man. I think I will actually discard the Crucifix, because with the planned ambush, this is actually a decent setup. Long night. It's not really great. Knife is definitely better than the pistol. Gonna try to mill. I gotta try to get some of those white ones. Because our horse economy is really bad right now. We really want to fix that if we want to be getting those consistent double moves. Okay, well, that's a little better. Let's see what Seward can do to help horses. He has a fast horse. Just gotta get some white ones. There's one, okay. Now we're cooking with gas. Is there anyone with 3 events that a trade from them would be beneficial? Yeah. We'll trade from Mina. She's going to be staying put next turn. What can I take from Mina? I will take Speedy Telegraph. Because Van Helsing will be moving on his next turn. Now, if he's really clever, he'd misdirect here, which is actually one of the counter strategies to the turn 1 misdirect. Is then if they get newspaper reports, they're like, oh yeah, we'll plan for next turn being able to use it, and then he uses misdirect, and then it slides down, it's like, oh no, we can't use newspaper reports. We have to wait another turn we weren't planning on, not knowing where Dracula is. Which is a fun little, little kind of twist the knife sort of situation. Though I suppose it's the hunters who twist knives more. You know, because they actually use knives. That is how Dracula was killed in the book, by the way. For those of you who do not know, you just have to pierce a vampire's heart and take off his head. It doesn't have to be a specific kind of thing. It's just a lot more cost-effective to send a stake through a vampire if they're just lying there than to, like, oh, I'm going to use this expensive knife, and then another knife. You know. A lot of these guys are, like, financial negotiators, so they care about these things. A lot of this book is finance and stuff. Newspaper reports, there we go. And a lot of paperwork. Where are we going? Hamburg. Aha. Interesting, interesting. Long Night might be in order here, but I'm not playing it. Now what's nice... No. See, when you play an event, they give everyone else an opportunity, like, oh, now that that event is played, do you want to change your mind now? Ooh, I don't know if I want to risk horses. I'm going to feel so bad if the horses immediately die after me discarding a Heavenly Host for it. No, I don't want to risk it. I like horses so much. And this specific circumstance, in fact, if I'm doing that, I might as well go here. I'm going to do a 1 move. Yeet! Yeah, now what? I think we want to go here, because I think he's going south. And again, you want to try to get ahead of Dracula. Now, he hasn't moved into this area, so he's probably gone due south. Let's jump up to Berlin, see what's up there. She has planned ambush, so even if she gets in with Dracula, I wouldn't be that scared. Okay, so we went here or here. That's good to know. Let's go ahead and pass. You are going to get some rail tickets. Exactly make me happy. I feel like you should trade planned ambush, but then again, maybe don't. There we go. There we go. How are we doing in terms of events? 4. He's at 21. Okay, so he's a little better in terms of card ratios. You could wolf form here, which would be a pretty good move. Well, no, and a little bit wolf forming. Wolf forming in the middle of Europe is actually really scary, because the number of places that you could be is just cataclysmic. All these cards. Okay. 16 is probably a good get, but I think I actually want to rail to 21. Because I think there's a decent chance he went here. Yeah. Okay. That helps. Yeah, I think he's down, like, here or something. I think I want to check here. Yeah, I always have trouble in central Germany. Okay. Yeah, if I were to pick a place where I have the most trouble as the hunters, it's when Dracula is here. I'm less familiar with all the quirks of the roads and whatnot. So we want to check to see if he went to 30. Okay, so he went to this city that's being covered up. That's fine. We probably want to search here. We do have heroic lead. Oh, that's just going to hit me. Yeah, that's going to be big damage, but that's fine. He can take it. Definitely in a situation where we want to try to be getting our horse economy up. Well, if it is better, I mean, if we're going to have a yellow too, we might as well have one that lets us move fast on the white rails. Chill out. Yeah, this is rough because I'm grouping up more than I should be. Could have gone to 41. Came from 38 though. Yeah, he could have gone to 41 and then to 60. I should probably check 60 because of that. You want to try to cast as wide a net as you can. So instead of being like, oh, I gotta go to 41 to check that, you gotta think, okay, well, where were the other places that he went? At that point, I suppose he could have gone to 44, but I think we were in Austria-Hungary at the time checking it. And it just doesn't seem like he would have been moving towards us, but I may not have my time right. So you got to be able to think backwards and think like, okay, when he made this move, where were we? When he made this move, where were we? I'm not actually very good at that, and people who are better at the game than me are better at keeping track of those kinds of things. It's just an important thing to do. You'll get a sense for it as you play more, but it's rough and it's part of the game. See, I would say he's in a good position now. He's got the hunters clumped. He hasn't used wolf form. There's still a threatening vampire on the board. This one. And, yeah. So, this has been a reasonably effective week one for him. That was my horse economy. I think I have 2 white ones? Yeah, 2, that's okay. Making a big choice here. Would he be if he was making a big choice? He might have hid somewhere. He could have gone to 9 and then to say 29 and tried to go around. That is reasonably possible. Godleming check the vampire location, right? Just because he has speedy telegraph? Man, I don't know. I'm gonna use Long Night. This, I think, is a situation just to try to check a bunch of places. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so went to Cologne, went to here. It's probably a aristocratic. Okay, yeah, so he did go via 41. Alright. That's why it's good, because he has a white. He can jump down to 30. So we're good at 38? Yeah, we want to try to boogie. And then we can use our long night move to really move after his trail. This I'm a little scared of. Just a wee bit. If it is a reckless vampire... Oh, that's a bad one. Ooh, that's bad. Do I want to... Oh, dear. This is... Yeah, ooh, boy. Yeah, okay, so this is bad. I'm going to have to try to double Heavenly Host here. Wow. Yeah, it's my only chance. Man, it's going to feel like such a big waste, but it's 6 points. I can't let him get 6 points. Yeah, that was really good. Yeah, because if it was a Reckless Vampire, I could Heroic Leap. And see, if he had ambushed me, I could have thought about it first, you know? Yeah, normally I never suggest using Heavenly Hosts unless it's a kill shot. And there's no other way, but this is definitely the no other way situation. Yeah. Likely won't go for the Fangs here because I just used a Heavenly Host, and he's probably going to think that I'm going to follow up with some sort of gun, or maybe garlic. Nope. You got me. Yeah. So, and I don't think... Does this delay me? No, I don't think so. I'll reveal Speedy Telegraph. It doesn't kill me, so... You know, that's not too bad. But yeah, that's going to be 6 points. Fortunately, we're past his trail in terms of being able to find him, so that is fine. So the question is, what would be the worst place for him to go? And I honestly think... Well, but Mina can check 37. So yeah, I'm going to check Marseille. Yeah, okay. It's fine. Ah, fog. Yeah. Ooh, and he gets a card. He may get me here. He may win this. And that's fine. We'll see. Mina Harker revealed some stuff. I don't have that great a card. Let's see what he discards. Probably get rid of the planned ambush. Probably. Really? Huh. Interesting. Now, I don't remember if Vampiric Influence delays. In the event that it doesn't, it's a pretty not great draw for him. Ah, I thought they fixed this. See, that shouldn't draw a thing because he's moving at night. Well, maybe they. I think maybe they said they were working on it. Okay, so he's either here or here. Yeah, so we want to truck down here. Yep. And let's see. Well, let's count this out. 1, 2, or 1, 2. Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, let's just go back. All these night moves feels bad, man. But fortunately, we won't have to deal with either of these encounters, so that's something. Ah, so he's playing Roadblock immediately. That could be nasty. We shall see. That's a decent Roadblock. Well, yeah, so he doesn't need to use the roadblock on Seward because he's stuck in fog. Now, I think he could be in 25. What's that, Genoa? And that is sometimes a decent fake out. Just act like you're going west and then double back to 25. Because you still have a good escape route if they jump onto you. Because you can just go here and then a single ocean move and then you're either here or here or here or here or here or here or, you know. It's a big spread, is the point. So that's probably worth checking at some point. Still hasn't used wolf form, so yeah, this is gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough, but you will get it. You know, we'll keep trying. To hide? He reveals himself if he moves there, still. Oh, he's gone to the ocean. Wait, I can math this out. Oh, that means I know he went to 25. Okay, well that's... Wait. He misclicked. Oh man, that really feels bad. He misclicked and didn't score the 6 points. Ah, man, I really wish it was designed that it was 2 buttons, mature or lair. Just 2 buttons that don't hide an X up here that new players get confused. Ah, man, that really feels bad. If you get to 7 points, we'll call it a win for you. Mature hideout with new vampire to lair, question mark. Well, that feels bad. You need stuff. So you're gonna get some stuff. Yeah, because we don't know what direction he's going, so we're not gonna pick a direction yet. Okay, so if he gets to 7 points, we're calling it a win for him. As it should be. We're gonna honor dusk that. Boop. Okay, well, he basically has to supply. So that's what he's gonna do. Yeah, that feels bad. Nomad Games, if you're watching this, change... Just don't have submit and X. That is just bad design. Have 2 buttons. Alright, okay, well, I can't rail through this yet, anyway, because it's fog and a roadblock. And he hasn't decided where he wants to go anyway, either, so we're going to don't think I want to... I want the steak, right? Right? Nope. Heck with steak. Jonathan Harker. We already have an ally, right? Yeah, Jonathan Harker's not a good one. Search, and then just to show that I'm not dumb. Yeah. It was a waste, but sometimes you want to be sure of yourself. Devon newspaper reports this. I guess I would want to, you know, because these might be vampires, so I'll play as if I'm trying to clear these. Even though if it had matured, both of these wouldn't count. But we're just, you know, we're giving them the benefit. Like I said about that whole rematch thing. Be willing to do a rematch, because people get the rules wrong. This is a complicated game. Super complicated. Such complicated. You need to heal up. Or heal down. One of those two. We need to get a better horse economy going up here. Do I want to trade? I was thinking about trading... Heroic Leap from Lord Godling, but I actually kind of like him having Heroic Leap because he doesn't have anything good, and at least he'll be able to do a fight. So, you know, I appreciate that. How many Dracula cards are in this card? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. There's 18 of this. Ah, what the heck. This is me just sort of playing, you know. Sometimes you just gotta... Yeah, see, that was a big reward. Sometimes you gotta risk. Sometimes you gotta roll the dice, take a risk, and eat some nice lobster bisque. Sometimes you just gotta do it. So he's in the Tyrrhenian. He's gonna go to the Ionian or the Mediterranean. Probably go to the Ionian, if I were to guess. But we don't know. So, for that reason... Now, I do need to clear Genoa. Depending on our house rules that we're using, Zurich and Nuremberg wouldn't count, I guess. I don't know. It's you know, we're just this is a learning game at this point. That's fine. It's a learning game. Do we have perfect animal husbandry? 1, 2. We do not. We do not have perfect. And again, I don't know where he is, so I'm going to supply up. Get rid of some dogs. What's great is horses are revealed already when you use them, so when you're bit, it's just like, feed on the horse, you know, and they don't get any information from you. Show to speak. I don't need 2 horses. If you're doing horse economy correctly, you don't need 2 horses. here. Yeah. I kind of have to. I hate doing this. You know, I want to wait for him to make landfall before I decide. I'm sort of guessing that he'll go here. It's a bad thing to do, but I need to see if there's a vampire here. Is there a vampire here? Or did you throw fog down before you escaped? I mean, he did that here. Oh, he has to choose which roadblock to remove. You need to rest. So I want you to be able to use Heroic Leap and not die. And given your setup, you need to help out with horse economy. Very good. You need to get a yellow 2 if you can. That's another reason you want to try to hold on to those bad ones, so that when you need to draw a good one, you can. And let's see what's in Genoa. A dead vampire is in Genoa. Alright, let's see what he gets here. Ooh, a spy. Who is he gonna hit with the spy? I usually just let Dracula search. Well, actually, pistol's pretty bad. And I actually want my yellow too. So I won't. I'm gonna shoot the spy with my gun. Bang. So since he didn't move with a double move, we know he didn't go to 36. He could be in 4, he could be in 1. I guess I'll have Godleming go down and check. Well, no. No, we don't want... No, Godleming has the horses. Yeah, we want him over here. Wait, is Nuremberg... Wait, Nuremberg's one of his layers. Oh, no, it's not. No, Nuremberg is good. You always want to check that. Running into a lair that's face up it just makes you feel like you're bad at the game. Alright. Come on. Yes. Hey, if you treat your horses well, your horses will treat you well. Now, I could have gone to Cagliari here, which we can theoretically check pretty quickly. Because he'll have to move in certain ways to stay on Cagliari. Now, it could be he went to the Ionian, went to land, went to land, went to sea. So if we see another land and then a sea, it doesn't necessarily mean that he's in Cagliari. Okay, he now can use Heroic Leap without becoming dead, which is nice. Like he needed to supply. And you need to try to get a yellow too, young lady. Yeah. Now what's great is Seward can check here before Mina moves, and then Mina knows where she needs to move. Although I still almost feel like we need to go for Cagliari. If he feeds here, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, that's fine. reason to use Speedy Telegraph. Maybe use Renewed Vigor, but I'm not going to. Ah. Now see, I don't want to use the white 1 here, but because I have to, because the game is not like how it is in the board game, it's just a little thing I don't like. People don't understand the importance of a horse economy. I'm gonna move by boat. Yeah, you want to try to surround them. You don't want to just have this conga line of hunters. That is precisely not the situation that you want. Rest. You can try to find those other white ones. Yes! There we go. Now our horses won't die. Ooh, I really should have supplied with you. I am a little worried. Just a rifle? It spooks. See, they do such a good job with good luck or devilish power. It's like, here's your 3 options. This option, or this option. That's how it should be when something matures. Or when a timing window opens and it's like, do you want to play this card? It should just be yes or no. It shouldn't be submit or X. No, nobody knows what submit or X means. They know what yes and no means. Okay. I think I will use Speedy Telegraph here. Because I think he knows I have a heroic leap. I think he went to Cagliari. With that play, it seems like he went to Cagliari. We want to have Mina to go first. Okay, so he didn't, and that's good to know. So if he went to the Mediterranean, is there a space 2 moves away that has a port? 1, 2. Could he have gone here? I suppose he could have, but I think it's much more likely he went this and then bop bop. Let's have Seward go. Oof. Well, that's fine. That would have been a 2 white rail movement anyway. Well, I thought the odds were in my favor, but maybe not. Now I don't think he can be in Sofia. But this will help us eliminate these options. Oh, that means if he went to the Adriatic, he could go to 57, and I need to actually worry about heading that off. Actually would like to get you a better... We could get a 3 rail. That could help us out, yeah. It's more reliable. And then you don't need this really nice rail, so try to get it back into circulation. Well, you don't always get to do it. The night effects of Speedy Telegraph. I am not aware of a way to make them very useful, other than maybe using Van Helsing in use. But Van Helsing already goes before Mina, so say having him be able to go and trade Hypnosis doesn't really do you a lot of good. I guess if you wanted to trade Wax Cylinders to Seward and use it that night action, you could do that with a Speedy Telegraph, but mostly you're doing it for those day actions. So this was an ocean move. That was Tyrrhenian Sea. Then he went to an ocean move, which is either Mediterranean or Ionian, and I think we're pretty sure it was Ionian. Which means you could have gone to 3 or 46 and then to 55. Wolf form, okay. I'm going to think that he is somewhere along this route. Which means things. Might mean we need to do some renewed vigor. Yeah, I think we got a renewed vigor. Yeah, because we can move here, check it, then we can fast horse and check. You've gone to Genoa? I think he maybe would have gone to Milan. Yeah! Haha! I found you! Alright. Okay, and since he just used wolf form, let's block off this move. Oh wait, and then I can use fast horses. Renewed vigor is so good. It's so good. It's almost better than consecrated ground. Can't really do anything. Let's just check. So if this is a vampire, we need to take care of it. It isn't. Okay, so he went here. Good to know. Oh, and let's trade... Actually, let's... Yeah. There's like... Oh, yeah, actually. I want to trade Planned Ambush to Godlink and not use Heroic Leap. We'll take Good Luck though. I think we'll save Heroic Leap for next. No, let's take Heroic Leap and we can trade Heroic Leap to the person who needs it. And you are going to grab an event. Ooh, Wax Cylinders. And then you're gonna move. Actually, let's move here. Yeah, I think this gives us more options. Just generally. This getting to this rail is real nice. And I am going to play Planned Ambush. Okay, and we're always going to start with Punch, because if he mesmerizes, I don't want to use the rifle, and I don't know I have the rifle, so... And Dr. Seward is just gonna go ham. Actually, I might get him here, if this goes well. Okay, let's... Yeah, let's switch that out for a dodge. I don't want you taking damage. Yeah, let's just dodge. We'll dodge it. Let's do a nice little dodge. And then he doesn't know what we have. And we do a nice little stabby stab. Shrink. I think we'll punch. Maybe make him think we have nothing good. John Seward will continue to shoot. We have enough... Yeah, because when it gets to round 3, he'll be able to escape his bat, and that's when I think I want to pull out my rifle. And that's basically the play. If I don't kill him there, I'm in a pretty bad situation. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Obviously, I wish I would have played my rifle, but this puts Godleming in a killable state to Claws, tempting him to play Claws again, meaning that I'll want to play my rifle. He may not know he needs to choose the next target. He may be trying to decide here. Is there a reason he'd want to go for Seward? Oh, okay. Oh, we did go for Seward. How hurt was Seward? Wasn't he full health? I don't know. Maybe he thinks he's about to run away, and he wants to do damage on the guy who's staying? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Now I feel pretty good about this. I don't think he can win against this. If I go knife... Yeah. If he fangs Godleming... No, yeah. He can't win against this. See, that's what you gotta do. You gotta put together situations... You gotta set up these checkmate situations where he can't win. He wasn't mesmerized. This is fine, yeah. And because of Holy Bullets. Although I don't even actually need the Holy Bullets. But I will use them. Oh, and Sister Agatha with the assist. Okay. Oh yeah, this is... Yeah, he's one dead vampire. We don't even need the knife. This is a little BM here, but, you know, you gotta do it. Always gotta throw the joke in there. Makes people feel better. Well, hopefully this has made Nomad learn something about how they need to change the UI in their game. Other than that, have a good day, and Godspeed.